Good morning. Just getting my slippers. The fix this. Spilled coffee on my bed this morning. It sucks. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I got a new tapestry. Is it too much for you guys? I was like, I kind of want to put it on the wall. And then last year the new table. So pretty. I know I love it. And then I got another one. I got two. Mia's like, you just paid $80 on tapestries. I'm like, how much do you think the one above your head cost? It probably cost more than $40. So this one I really liked the design. Yeah, I love it too. I have to love my tapestries in order to like buy them. So my other one is black and white. I haven't folded it. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. Probably above my head, I'm thinking. But yeah, I was just kind of going into like little stores here and there because I had to take it to the mall. And I can put like any crystals or cards. Tapestry. The first store I didn't really care for anything I saw, and then I went to the second store and I was like, ooh. But this is like a big long one. They didn't have any half the size, but I liked it enough to get it. I wasn't sure I'd like the colors like that together. Kind of like a teal. And then a dark blue and a yellow. Gold. But I needed something new. I needed something new. What ring am I missing? Oh, the other one's from your purse. Yep. And I also went with no color this week. All right, piles over here. I've got 2 piles left. Got 2 piles left. Ooh, this one talks to us. I can hear the table more with this tablecloth, which is weird. I'll have to get used to that. But I'm just noticing. I love this stuff. One of these nights, I'm looking for. Oh, where are you? Nope. Nope. Another nope. Okay. Oh, I bet it's up there. I was just looking for the box of tissues too. I grabbed them. Alright. What time is it? Oh, do you know I didn't look at the time today? 8:06. I just knew it was past 7:30 because my second plant light went on. So that's how I knew it was time to get up. Alright, AIM. I think it's just us chatters. So let's start. Oh, that is me at the kitchen table. Let me say good morning to her before we start, because I always timestamp. Oh, she's talking to Grandpa right this second. You were weird last night? Well, I had physical therapy, and then I was walking on the mall, and I was walking around like I couldn't walk. A couple of the stores I went into, the lady was like, "Oh, I do Reiki and read cards." And I was like, "Yeah, I saw the table walking by." I was like, "That's nice." I was like, "What, do you see me limping over here?" She's like, "I can tell you're hurting." Like, I really didn't see anything that I liked. I didn't even get the tapestry in that store. She's like, "Happy full moon in Scorpio." No, she's like, "Happy full moon." And I'm like, "I know, it doesn't even feel like it's Scorpio." And I think I threw her off, which was weird. Because you would think a lot of people who, you know, just love stuff like that and metaphysical stores would be somewhat connected to, Gaia in certain ways. I was like, "I don't feel the Scorpio." She's like, "I do. It's so intense." And that intensity has not hit me yet. I think it's like a few days ago for like maybe like an hour, if that. But she's like, it's brutal or whatnot. And I was just explaining to her. I'm like, well, hopefully it subsides. I was talking about, the eclipse and, and she's like, and Mercury we're out of Mercury, right? And I was like, well, it goes direct soon, but we're still in the post shadow. And then she's like, and then I mentioned Aries, the first house after the eclipse, and then Mercury going direct in Aries, and I was like, new beginnings. It's major. It's a big astrological transit right now, especially with Venus and Mars conjunct in Uranus, moving into the same stations and the degrees of the planets, right? She's like, oh my God, do you read charts? Like birth charts? And I'm like, no. I'm like, you can go to Cafe Astrology and get one for free. That's what I told her. And Mia was like laughing. But it was almost like she was like shocked. Which I just think was weird. I mean, if you're not, who goes into a metaphysical store if you're not really connected to like Gaia or have like, I mean, I guess you more than you would think, apparently. Or she just didn't get that vibe from me, which is weird. She was just seeing probably the pain written all over my face and the way I was walking. Oh, and then there was this elephant. And I was like, oh, I don't want to spend $50 on this tiny elephant. But it was almost like all open and it had a baby elephant inside. I've never seen anything like it. And then Mia's like, I'll get it for an Earth Day birthday present. I'm like, I don't want you to spend $50 on my birthday. I was just kind of like contemplating, do I want it or not? And then we got to the register and there's a bigger one. And it was like $375. Good morning, Jen. I'm like, oh my God, I want this. I didn't get it, mind you. But I'm like, and she's seasonal there. So I'm like, will there be a sale in a couple months? Or do you just like go to another location? Like, should I come back like in a month and a half and put it in my calendar to see if I can talk it down to like maybe like 200, 250? I've never seen anything like it though. I didn't take a picture of it. I should have. So, but that was in a different store too. But I just thought it was strange that she was kind of like shocked. Her reaction was just, even me and Mia were like, huh? Like it was just strange. Maybe that's that Scorpio mode. Let me see how I wanted to Mia real quick. I'll pee and call her. So I just realized I had a rash on my eyebrows. I had my eyebrows waxed yesterday when I was getting my nails done at Bruce's, because there's a lady that's been doing it for a while and I had no idea, and I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm like super stoked that I can, because I used to go right down the street. It was convenient. I'd literally go to the convenience store, get gas, and get my eyebrows done. Good morning. And look at the rash all above my eyebrow. And like actually, and it's like right below it too. I could just put my face in the camera, but so I gotta ask Bruce, like, see, it's even under that eye right there. I gotta text him and ask what he used. No, it wasn't too hot. It's literally, it looks like a rash. Can you see? See? And my eyes look a little bloodshot, but I think I'm just tired. So it's whatever mineral oil. But you know what was great? My eyebrows didn't burn. Like whatever oil she used was really good. But I've never had that happen. Ever. So I don't know. I mean, my body's going through a lot right now too. But that's never happened to me. So again, typically I can sometimes smell the oil that they put on over your eyes when they're done waxing them. So yeah, I'm gonna have to ask her. It doesn't hurt. No, and it didn't hurt when she did it. It wasn't too hot. She was so quick. I'm like, this is great. And she didn't go over the eyebrows. You know what I mean? Like to like redo it. Ooh, hi Spirit. Did you guys see that one? I haven't seen one like that in a while. So it had to. I can't stand plucking. I don't even do it myself. It's like nails on a chalkboard to me. I can't. No. So like when I say like I was so stoked. Yeah, when he's like, yeah, I should like eyebrows. I was like, yes. So I think it'd be odd that it would be the wax. Could be. But I think the odds of it being wax are slim. I would think it's the oil. Maybe. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, it could be the wax too. All I know is that I'm actually fucking bummed because it's so fucking convenient. So either the wax or the oil. What do you guys think? But I would think, me personally, I would think it would be the oil, just because it's never happened to me before. But again, my body is like going through a lot right now. Oh, thank you. My new tablecloth. I know. I was on the phone with Amy. We were talking about it, and I was like, is it too much for you guys? You know, like, make you dizzy. I don't know. I love it. I was instantly pulled to it. I got 2 of them yesterday. So the other one's black and white, and I think I'm gonna hang it above my bed. But I absolutely love it. I'll show you, because I don't think I'm gonna put it on the table, because it's big and it doesn't really have like a design. You know, like my sun and moon, like you can see like the sun, but this is big, so I think I'm just wish it had color to put above my bed. But I just love it. It's super duper cute. It's super duper cute. It's not like white, it's like an ivory almost. It matches show up then on my table. Yeah, so I was pulled the tapestries yesterday. I went in there thinking it'd be like a crystal, because even the other day, I just love it. Even the other day, it's just this big. And it's like a tree above them. Tree of that. Mia's like, what's that? And I'm like, oh, that's the store Bohemian. There's crystals in there and whatnot. And I was like, oh, I can use a new crystal. And I went into Metaphysical Sludge yesterday. I didn't get pulled to any crystals, just this little elephant and tapestries. So, yeah. Tapestries it was. I just dig the geometric shape, and the outsides all have like flowers around the shape. I can't really see there's no flowers on this side. It's the edges of the tapestry that have like the flowers. It almost reminded me of like a picnic. I don't know. With the flowers. So I wasn't sure about the color, but I do like it. So yeah. Man, my poor eyebrows. What the frig? I don't know what I should put on. I don't know what I should put on it. Yeah, I usually don't like hanging black and white above my head though. That's where my like confliction comes into play. Yeah. I don't want that one as a tablecloth. You know what I mean? So I might put it on the side of my wall and take down my trippy poster that I love. I can even use that for a tabletop, but it's got like a gloss finish that might be too shiny. But yeah. I like you myself. Yeah. I want to swap these out soon. Maybe put up some other stuff. Oh, that's not my. It's not my dish. What do you call these things? Cup holders? Lonnie got me these for my birthday last year. I'd get that if I was a tapestry. All right, let's do this because these cards. These cards. Just take one more sip. Coffee. One of these nights. Oh, I just had an idea. With the camera. Yeah, I'd like a job in a crystal store too. It's like my type of job, right? But I don't know. That's a lot of energy too, guys. That's a lot of fucking energy. And it could be dull energy too. Like, how well do they maintain the crystals? How, you know what I mean? Like, where did they come from? Where did they go? Because I brought home crystals from stores and it's taken me months and months to get off the energy. So, that's a tough one. It's a tough one for me. You know? And then some store, yeah. I think I'd like it if it was my own store. Megan. Meg. Maggie. Charlie. Do you have a grandfather that began with like an S or a C or a Michael? Thinking like Salvador, Cecil? No. It was when I was saying Megan. Like Meg, but I was saying Maggie. Like, nobody would call somebody Maggie. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. One of these nights. I feel like it's like a common name, but not a common name. Maybe a great-great-grandfather? Come on, Maggie. We're waiting for you. Yeah, I could open my own. I don't know if I'd want that. Like my own store. I don't even know how to say that name. Provincial. That was like me trying to say like Salvador or Salvad something like. Anyone ever call you Maggie? Because that just seems really strange to me. Maggie. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a nickname for Megan. Maggie? Is it like an accent? Maggie? Yeah, I don't know where to go with that one. Yeah, when it comes to businesses in Indiana, yeah, I've noticed that too. I was just saying, me and my sister just opened. Ooh, you should give us the website. We went to, I don't know, it's a juice place. getting pulled like Jamba Juice, but that's not what it. That's not the name of it. But you know, just fruit smoothies, healthy ones. And I was saying to Mia, like, instead of like Dunks or Starbucks or whatever is around you guys' area, like, I would pay $10 a day to get a smoothie that had the protein in it, that had all the vitamins in it, like certain stuff that I needed. You know, like, I would pay that. I don't know every day, but maybe, you know, that's $70 a week from out of pocket from somebody. And that's just a small. But like at a convenience, like, we have nothing like that in this area. We have like healthy little shops that you gotta go in and get your bowls and your smoothies, and you know what I mean? But a drive-through, and I've said it before for years around this area, there's nothing like hot dogs, like fast food, or you know what I mean? Like, just straight up hot dogs, make them all different ways, just a drive-through, nice and simple. You know, year round, doesn't have to be seasonal. So I'm sure in other places you guys might have like a smoothie drive-through, but there's nothing around this neck of the woods that has anything like that. I'm just like, come on, people, get on top of it. Especially like right next to like a gym or heavy traffic. Just blows my mind. People would bank. And especially this, I was thinking like a town or two over, but especially the town I live in, being real, like, I'm getting swanky, richy, health fanatic, you know what I mean? Right at the corner of like McDonald's. One-stop shop. Get something for your kids, get something for you, you know what I mean? So it's so crazy to me. Whip up a drink real fucking quick. And I was literally telling the girl, the teenager, literally when she was making my drink, because I was saying to Mia, like, I just don't understand why we don't have something like this. And look, the teenager, she didn't give it shit. She's like, oh, yeah, okay. Whatever. Oldie. You know? I could see if, like, you know, a small town or like, but I'm telling you, like, it would be a hit, like, in this neck of the woods. Like, even the busiest town, I don't think I'd go like a couple towns over. I don't think I'd go to like Salem, because that's but like the surrounding ones, even like Londonderry, Derry. I don't think I'd go Derry. I'd either do Londonderry or the town I live in. It's just so crazy to me. You know? Taro and hot dogs. Well, the hot dog thing I just think would be a hit too, like a quick little drive-through. You're not waiting long. Everything's there. Hot dogs only take a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's convenient. Like, I've been staring at this one fucking place in Pelham for like 3 years. It's just empty and it says for lease, but it probably needs so much work. But you could throw some freaking 10 benches out there and do just, you know, hot dogs and maybe like a soft serve ice cream, considering there's a big parking lot. And I'm just like, why is nobody doing this? It's not what I want to do, but like, we are going into areas. Maybe it's just a business idea. It's not what I want to do, but like, maybe my kids can do it. Somebody else can run it. You know what I mean? Once it's up and running. But I don't know. Maybe you should start a business. He started talking about it when I picked up the deck. But I think for a small, I think I paid like $12. But it was worth it, even if it's a couple days a week. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, like, health conscious fucking people would be spending that money. Just a thought. All right, so 35, let's start at 36. It was just 555. All right, so we're going to do, it's still the 23rd, or the 24th to the 30th. It's this transit. Sun, moon, I believe, tear, I must have tear, square, as if it was like tiara, Tammy, T square, moon, Pluto, Venus, Mars, conjunct Uranus. The eclipse is out of Aries. Mercury goes direct. Almost out of post. That's in Aries. So a lot of it is just, a lot of people are focused on really just the full moon in Scorpio, but it is great energy to transmute. Like, even tonight, you can even do a glass of water, right? And I heard this the other day, and I meant to mention it to you. I was like, that's a great idea. I've never heard anybody say that. So, not my idea. I heard it from somebody else, but it's, again, first time I heard it, a glass of water. And then within the water, just say, I want to transmute this. I want to stop doing this. Anything, challenges, blockages, releasing, speak into the water, and then dump the water out. Because, the moon is water. So I thought that was a great idea versus like writing it down, burning it, burying it, things like that. Again, I've never heard that. We were just talking to your water the other day, the health benefits, but I just thought it was a great idea. And as I was doing my tablecloth last night, I told myself to put my crystals out in the moon, and I didn't. But you can still do it tonight. Like, the energy still peaks to at least the 25th. And sometimes I prefer to put my crystals out the night before or after with the peak, because the energy is just as potent. It's not just when it goes into it. I know, I love that idea too. It's the first time I'd ever heard it. I'm like, this is fucking fabulous. So this could have to do with, ideas, business. Health really came out big time yesterday. Hermes, this is all about communication. Just like Maggie. Maggie, for me. One of these nights. Ooh. I can't say the name. It's at the tip of my tongue. I can't do it, though. Shape-shifting. Communication. I want to say it so bad. I can say it in my head, but I know it's not going to come out on my tongue. Ecstasy. Ooh, take me there. Take me there. Please. I mean, Hermes is looking good. I don't know about this guy. Looks like he's tripping his fucking balls off. She looks like she's fucking wasted. She's like, yeah, now I'm gonna get you all. There's a lot of seduction here. But you have this shape-shifting here, so be very, very careful. Like, if you're on your phone, flip your phone and blow it up for a minute. Like, hello? It almost is like, it's only like two people and that's like a shadow or a thought, but like almost pulls me to like the orgies I was talking about. I didn't use that word with Mia, but that conversation came in like a month ago, like way back in the day. Like, I know that's probably centuries past that. Well, I think used to do it too, like that, but like not as much as the Egyptians, where people would sleep with everybody, like, you know, men, women, sometimes, you know, cousins. They'd marry cousins' family. They wanted to keep the blood in the family. They thought it was like the right thing to do or whatnot. But like there was no such thing as like gay or anything like that. Wow, I don't think I've ever heard that bird. I'm gonna open my window. Oh, it's a blackbird in the tree. Oh, it's my red-winged blackbird. Yay! He's back. Oh, they're my favorite birds. I gotta just text my mom real quick. I'm so fucking excited. The red-winged blackbirds are back. That was definitely a message. Because I've never heard anything chirp like that. It almost reminded me of the play mouse for the cats. Jeez. Let me see. So it was like this. It was more like this one. It was like that like a couple times. But then it's like the way it ended. And I'm telling you, like, birds came out the other day too. I think the cardinal. She's like nice. She's not excited as I am. But and they never hang out in the front tree. And once I remember years ago, I said, oh, that's my favorite bird. And my mom's like, that was your grandpa's favorite bird too. So it could be just a message for everybody or a message for me, from my grandpa. But again, birds have been coming out in the readings lately as messengers. So, and they are messengers, but that's not a normal sound that the red-winged blackbird makes. I could be mistaken. The sound of a red-winged blackbird.
Wish you knew how your cat was feeling? At the Tiny Cats Innovation Lab, we do.
Yeah, see, it's like a higher pitch. Yeah, see, they don't typically make the sound that I just heard. So pay attention to birds. If you know what type of bird, look it up. If it's just, you don't know, there's so many different types of finches. You know, you could just, you know, what's the symbolization of a finch? So spiritual symbolization of the red-winged blackbird. Could just be blackbird in general. We must trust each other each day and choose to be fruitful and give us insight into mystery in our own existence and the paths we choose to take. Red-winged blackbirds, protection, good luck, and prosperity. When it visits you, they encourage you to trust your instincts and guide you to a spiritual path. And it's often a symbol of adaptability and intelligence. However, it could be a bad omen due to connection of death. But I don't get that at all. But the dark wings of a blackbird give it association with the other world and great mysteries that haunt human souls. I had no idea. But it's also magical, mystical, also associated to witches. Oh, that's just a blackbird, though. These ones are the red-winged blackbirds. Okay. Protection, good luck, prosperity. It's just my favorite bird that when they fly, the yellow under their wing is just gorgeous. So, let's get one more card. That's interesting. We went to a very sexual vibe to a red-winged blackbird. So communication, shape-shifting, ecstasy. But that shapeshifter, I'm like, telling you. I don't know how I feel about that one. It just could be you go from one energy to another real quick. Yeah, then you got dictation though with act. That's kind of one of these nights. I think I'm gonna throw 8 of these cards. Typically these cards give a lot of energy. I like to work with 1 or 2. But I feel like I also want to clarify in a way with these as well. But also I want to crown them instead. Let's do that. Let's do that. Anything else in regards to communication? Anything else in regards to communication? Besides what we already have here. Shape-shifting, dictation. It could be a control thing, or it just could be one's more dominant than the other. Helios, cycles. So that's kind of like I just heard the same platoon. Somebody could be in the army. It's not really a salute. It's more like posing for a calendar. But what about this shape-shifting? Let's just get these before I get into it. I know. Hello. I like you too. You want to come out of that painting and come visit me? I play with you for the night. chaos and focus. Yeah, with shape shifting. Ooh, we got a different era here with the Viking. So it might just be your mojo, but you got support. I almost said jizzo instead of jizzo. I do feel like you're protected here. It's not giving me the vibe of like, tell me about dictation, of like yesterday with the soulmate and needing to hold off or wait. Maui, you got discovery. So you have Viking era. Roman, but I'm hearing Greek Catholic. Aborigine energy there. Egyptian. So this might have to do with a past life. Destroyer, you got Shiva. And now you got Hindu. Shiva is the mother of Ganesha. So Hinduism. And I heard Greek Catholic. We did talk about the Egyptian era, and then when Christianity evolved, that's when they dictated who could be with who. And the door just cracked. I don't know if you guys heard that. Both the cats over here sleeping. So you could have visitors. You heard it? It was very low. Roman Catholic, Greek, yeah. Greek Orthodox, maybe, I don't know. I don't see Christianity here, but again, that's when it came in. So you have Egypt. Helios, Hermes. Chronos, it's not Chronos, I just said Chronos though. With the Shiva at the bottom of the deck, it just could be talking about Asia. I mean, Hinduism. I don't know why I'm getting pulled to that though. And then you got the Viking up there. That's just like focus. And then chaos, and it's like almost being scared away. It's almost so that, I don't know, again, you can blow your phone up. I don't know if this energy is being scared away. But it's like Spirit's dictating something right now. That message came out yesterday as well. But this is a little different. This ecstasy is almost like, I want to say it's almost like bliss, but you got the moon right there. Here's the Greek god. Winemaking, orchards, fruit, vegetation, fertility, ritual, madness, religious ecstasy. Religious ecstasy. I did get Greek Catholic. Religious ecstasy. So there is something here with religion. So I don't know if somebody has an issue with your religion, you bump into somebody. It's just something about religion. Winemaking, causing vines to grow. He could also transform himself into animals as a bull or a lion. You do have a shapeshifter right there. One of his abilities is to drive mortals insane. You do have chaos. Yeah, so I do think there's a control here, or like a pretty boy or a pretty girl vibe, something like that. You know, like the ego is definitely in the way. Zeus punished him. Punishment of being unable to have alcohol. In addition, alcohol restriction, punishing Zeus to be forced to work at the half-camp blood. Did say something about a platoon. We have a Japanese god up here that protects all souls, especially children, and also travelers. He protects the dead from suffering. And he can also reincarnate in 6 realms. He was a Mayan god associated with tattooing. He was an ancient chief with several different genealogies. He's the god of fire and volcanoes. So I don't know if it's like you're being set free or somebody's being set free. I almost feel like this energy is being set free. Could be a masculine energy. They could be setting themselves free. try not to do that, so someone might crack their knuckles. I don't know. Nature, animals, and fertility. Life, death, and rebirth. He was a good god, but he was mischievous. He liked to vibe with animals. However, early Christians came along with other wild men figures that were evil. So there is something with early Christianity here too. He's also the god of spring, but he was born on the darkest day of the year, winter solstice. Nature, fruit, grain, animals, fertility, prosperity. So wasn't that one. There's a lot of correlations here. Like yesterday, there's a lot of correlations as well. One of these nights. I just don't know if something's temporary here, if there's a shapeshifter type energy. You know what I mean? It's like, are they permanently going to stay in that energy? They don't typically do, you know? It's like I got my mindset. I don't know if somebody is a player here. I don't want to be presumptuous, but even if it was, it would be like you assuming or something. Maybe it's just somebody who's like super attractive. A lot of people like the way they look, woman or man, but getting like a man vibe, you know, like people flirt with them, they're good looking. You're probably like, yep, fuck that. But I don't like see them as necessarily being like a player like that. Morning. What is that wants to come out? Ace of Cups with Hermes. I can't believe I am not feeling more energy considering all these cards are out. A lot of fertility here. Olympian deity, ancient Greek religion, mythology. Considered the herald of all gods. Trade, wealth, luck, fertility, husbandry, sleep, language, thieves, travel. One of the most mischievous out of the 12 Olympian gods. And he's the messenger. Son of Zeus. A lot of these have like all, I know Helios, god of sun. drove across the sky. Cousins with Zeus. So I know I obviously pulled the cards, but there's a lot of different errors here. In religion. The stepson of Thor, god of winter, and the willow tree. His name is Glory. Now it feels like something feels boring, so I don't know what's going on. All right. I definitely feel a control factor here, though. Tell me about this communication. I'm going to go with, instead of using the gods, I'm going to go with the keywords. Seven of Pentacles. So it has to do with you investing time, wanting to have communication, Wheel of Fortune. Not really sure how this communication is going to go. The Seven of Pentacles is about investment. Could it have to do, we were talking about jobs, businesses. It does seem like, it's like the Wheel of Fortune though. It's like X marks the spot too. Like it is typically, it could be really good karma as well, but it could also be something karmic. Nine of Wands, a little bit of anxiety. This is like the wheel moving, needing to communicate. Eight of Swords, stuck with the Seven of Pentacles. Do I invest? Do I not? It's like opening the door to communication or opening the door to something. Four of Swords, think at the bottom of the deck, really thinking about it. The Ace of Swords. So it is communication. I wanted to see if it was like work. Good morning. I did bring a spoon down last night. It's on top of the bowls. I forgot to get more plastic ones at the store. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Really thinking about whether or not they're going to open up and communicate. They do have anxiety here. Whoever this person is coming towards you, or this is you about to do something. And again, it's just double confirmation of communication. But again, there's a little anxiety attached to it. But it seems to be a good thing. Like you are supported here. This person does have support. So if it's not you, it could be another energy coming towards you. But I don't know if you're like, who is this person? Like in the sense of like it wouldn't be like just in that like who is this person, but in the sense of like you know the person. So I don't know if it's just like, you know, out of the blue, it just throws you off. Definitely giving somebody anxiety. So it's almost like, do I open the door? Do I not? Hey, Kaden.
What?
Will you grab me the green juice in the fridge, please? Two of Cups. Yeah, swap it. Yeah, if you can put that in the, yeah. I think this is still okay to drink. Nature's Nectar. That's the smoothie place I was talking about. What? No, I'm doing it today. You can put mine on if you want. It's hanging. Still tastes good.
What?
Love you. Has whey protein in it though, so I'm like, do I drink it? Do I not drink it? I don't know if that goes bad. All right, shape-shifting. Fertility. Two of Cups. So a connection you have with somebody, some type of partnership, friendship, lover, a boss for some of you, with Emperor being at the bottom of the deck. Or it could be when Mercury goes direct. This is the energy of also moving things forward. With the Aries energy, with transits. It's an easy transit to get over. Humps, my humps, my humps, my humps, my lady lumps. Nine of Cups, desires, wishes. See, I don't ever say that with the Nine of Cups, though some readers do. To me, it's kind of like everyday happiness, contentment, put a smile on your face, and strength. So yeah, to me, you definitely know this energy because it takes a lot. Like a lot of strength to communicate or say something. Somebody definitely wants to like be with you. They're thinking about you, especially when it comes to like ecstasy, fantasizing. They could be going through videos if you sent videos, if photos. And again, it doesn't have to be like sexual videos, just, you know, videos in general. Cause it's almost like it's like watching you, but like hearing your voice or something. Like you could be a YouTuber, you work with this person, or you guys have videos together. So someone knows if they come in, they have to like I'm getting smarten up, but like not, it's or like stand up, not really smarten up. It was like the wrong choice of words. So I don't know if like that's like a control thing. My dad used to say that to me, like when I would do something, it's like smarten the fuck up, and sometimes like smack me over my head. It was that type of dad. Like smarten the fuck up, Court. But it's not like smarten up, so it's almost like insulting. I don't know what that type of. They just know if they come in, it's like being a better friend, being a better teammate at work, being a better communicator, being a better something. You know what I mean? Like, and again, this is almost like the energy where I was talking about the communication, where you're just like, who is this person? So they must have went through some type of like transformation and awakening. Show up. That's it. So they know if they come in, they have to show up. Because this person knows, if I reach out and communicate, I'm investing. And again, this could be you in regards to your energy, and it's tempting. There's definitely temptation here, because I was like, yeah, you can come out of this photo anytime. Yeah, you know. But he looks a little young for me. This one looks more age appropriate. But this one looks a little funner. I don't fucking know. Regardless, I think it's the same energy. They know they have to like show up. I do like that the 7 of Pentacles came along for the ride. Because it's, you know, they need to show up. It's so, you might think this is like the, again, like Knight of Wands energy, but it's not. But a lot of people could like them. Like, they just have like that flirtatious demeanor. Like my ex-husband, like he had that demeanor, and like I'd see women like talk to him, and especially job sites, certain stuff, and he just had that demeanor. So you could be dealing with somebody like that, where a lot of people are just attracted to their energy. So this is good, because this person is acknowledging, like I said, that, and it could have been after something very karmic with strength being here. But you do make this person happy. And again, to me, the 2 of Cups is here, so it's mutual. But again, I have crowning energy with this communication. You might be afraid that you might want to recycle the energy. You might be a little hesitant, thinking another cycle will just, you know, take place. And then with the shape-shifting here, energy is just kind of like, who are you? But like, there's chaos going on in your world, their world. This conversation could just be chaotic. Lot going on, but an argument, I don't see the 5 of Wands anywhere, but like, just be careful again too, because there's a different message here too, where somebody just purposely wants to come in and distract you. But I think Spirit would take care of that. Got a lot of protectors here. What's this ecstasy? I'm hearing a song. So I was saying it like ecstasy, but she doesn't actually say that in the song. Seven of Cups. So maybe this is somebody who has a lot of options. Queen of Pentacles. I don't like this. Seven of Swords. One of these nights. That's not the song though. It's almost like this could be trying to figure out how to go about something. This could be different positions in the bedroom for all I know. The 7 of Cups though, it's like sometimes treating you like an option, and the Queen of Pentacles is not an option. A Queen of Pentacles can be boring in the bedroom. And I'm not saying that in regards to your sun, moon, and rising, guys, not at all. Because I'm not getting that vibe at all. You know, it is Venus energy, which is beautiful. But with the 7 of Swords being at the bottom of the deck too, with Temperance and the Empress, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Wands. Yeah, see, like I don't. I mean, this could be you shifting your energy too. Like you have the masculine here and feminine here. If you guys are same sex, there's still one alpha, still one omega. Oh, I just went to go itch my eyebrows. I thought I had that rash there. And I'm talking about a rash. Careful. I hope there's not like an STD. Could have had a lot of drinks. I don't, yeah. There's 2 women there. I am covering one up with the cards. King of Cups with the 7 of Cups. So somebody could be being strategic right now with the 6 of Pentacles. So it is kind of like an offer. So that makes me feel a little better. 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It could have been a situation where you were bored or there was rejection or, you know, somebody feels like they missed an opportunity. But you got the Ace of Wands there with the moon. So this does have to do with the moon. I'm getting pulled to, where's my little pink deck? And I just got pulled to this card, Queen of Cups. So it could just be them being strategic in regards to you. It's usually like the options, but this is dating. It's almost like keeping a door open. But the Knights would be coming out if it was more dating. This is the King of Cups. Somebody's got some love for you. And the Queen of Pentacles is very structured and very... You know, she's got the Grim Reaper behind her, but it's also protection. And she also has an hourglass, which speaks of time. So I don't know if too much time has gone by, too much time. Maybe somebody feels like they can't make it right, or but careful, this is kind of like, hey, come over, let's have a good time. You're both adults. Those were yesterday's cards. That's weird. Release soulmate with the 7 of Cups. Offer. So it's basically everything I just said. Could be separation. They're going through a separation. I don't know how long. This is kind of like a lot of people come back around Mercury, or they have those thoughts, feelings. You know, I just heard also ambition, but like, so this is an energy. Once a lot of energy clears with this transit, is coming back around, attempting to come back around. They could just want you to release, you know, a lot of those cups. At least 3 of them, you know, energy. I feel like this is a good thing. I don't see it as like a bad thing. But, well, here's the thing. I think you do see it as a bad thing. But it's actually a good thing. But you're like, oh, hell no. For some. Others of you, it won't be so, like, dramatic. It would just be like, no, thank you. Or, you know what I mean? I think you think it's just gonna, it's all about sex, or it's just one night, or, you know, it lasts a couple weeks, a couple months, and then it's done. But somebody went through a transformation in the sense of somebody will stick around a little longer. Does that mean again, this still could be karmic. The wheel is here. So it really just depends on how this plays out and how two people put energy into something. Right now, it seems good. It seems positive. And again, there is a transformation with this energy, which is nice. But with ecstasy here, you got one is the King of Cups, which is, got feelings for you, a lot of love, possibly unconditional. And then you got the Queen of Pence, which is, very nurturing, but it's not let's play energy, So you must have had a falling out with this energy. And again, listen, this could be as simple as like a friend or your kid's friend. It reminds me of, my daughter. I think I said this story to you. Like, she hadn't heard from somebody in a couple months, and she's like, what's going on with this and this? And it's like, well, she's got a boyfriend now, a lot of attention is going to the boyfriend. They'll eventually come back around once they figure out how to, figure out that balance type thing. Some people are just really clingy to boyfriend, girlfriend in the beginning, and it's just like, hey, how are you? And that takes another week for them to get back to you, or 2 weeks, it's a consuming. So it could be as simple as that type of message as well. It doesn't have to be, just you guys. It's energy around you. I mean, obviously it's your reading, but like, this could just be happening around you. You're seeing it, witnessing, talking to your friend about it. But if it is you and it is like this two adults here, like I said, it's like, it is good energy. It is the right time. Because you're not in the Queen of Wands. It's not, tempting. It's still tempting, but in the sense of like, this isn't about ecstasy. Do you guys have probably phenomenal sex if you've ever slept with this person? I'm going to say yes. At one point you most definitely did. I don't know what the falling out was about, but I do feel like you guys already had some type of intimacy. Or just a lot of fun with that ecstasy, 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups, you know what I mean? Like a really good, true soulmate, but there was just so much chaos and things going on behind the scenes. This person also could have like lied about a lot of stuff too. You had the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I mean, at the 7 of Swords. So needing to also speak the truth. This is somebody who could have released a soulmate as well. Again, it would have been karmic. So it's not anybody's loss if you think about it. You know what I mean? Like me and my ex-husband, I don't look at it as like a loss in the sense like he lost me, I lost him, or like it's, you know what I mean? Like it's not that type of loss that I'm feeling. You know what I mean? Like when somebody is just being a straight up dick, like, all right, not your loss, their loss. That's a different scenario. Whatever this was, like whoever they released had to have been karmic with the Wheel of Fortune being there as well. Because they released a karmic. Well, this could have been you and now you're free. But like I said, somebody's free to play, somebody's free to date, somebody's free to get married if they wanted to. Like it's the energy of freedom. But again, this, I know you have to know this person because it's very careful consideration when it comes to communication with you, because they know if they open the door, they can't just like step away. So somebody could have matured over some time. There might be a little more maturity here when it comes to communication, a lover, the thoughts, not just running around fucking town and talking to other people and talking to you at the same time. Like it's, so again, I don't know how you guys, what the falling out was like, but this is somebody you definitely had a falling out with. So I guess I really don't need to clarify the 7 of Cups, but I will. As current, not what was. Soulmates. soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. You did have soulmates there, but it was about the other soulmates being let, like a release. So you do have some type of contract, and it could be in regards to like lessons or how you live your life or how you go about this. But it's also with support, right? Support is above ecstasy. So like, to me, this would be somebody who would be supportive. Maybe before you were just dating and you didn't see a side of them, you know, that showed potential. Like they didn't have your back, like when you needed them. You know, they kind of were like probably doing their own thing. So that could have broke some of you guys apart. So that could have separated some of you guys. Whatever it is they were dealing with needed to be released. And again, it doesn't have to be a person, just energy, you know. But this energy is, you know, spirit's kind of making sure that they're supportive. Like whoever this is would kind of suit some of the needs that you have, some of the desires that you desire, you know, like, which is great. It's kind of like having the full package, but not the full package, you know, enough to satisfy you. With longevity, there's longevity here too. There's potential, there's growth, you know, so maybe you just didn't see that side of person. And a lot of people don't see that side of a person if you're just kind of like dating or you're repeating cycles over and over. You're just like, fuck that, you know? So I do feel like this energy would be supportive. Like there's something unconditional. Let's move on to dictation. Again, there was a lot of religion that came out in this reading too. So you guys could have different belief systems, but that's not a bad thing. Five of Wands and the Devil. Damn. The fuck? Nine of Wands. So this could be, there could be an argument here, which I felt over here. This devil, I think, is toxic. So it could be people around them, people around you trying to dictate how something goes, or you're dealing with somebody who is attempting to dictate on how something goes. But I don't think so, considering there's like a shift. This could have been an issue in the past. Dictate whether they wanted to talk about something, whether they wanted to feel a feeling, whether or not they wanted to be intimate, whether or not they wanted to hang out, whether or not, you know, it would cause issues. Because the Five of Wands is drama, it's arguments, and with this devil here right now is toxic, especially with dictation, especially with this card. And this, he is the god of death too, I believe. I know tattoos too, but the mind guard. Polynesian. You could be down with an artist, a tattoo artist, but it's all about symbolism. immortality. He does not die of diseases. Good in combat. Can manipulate solid. Can manipulate into solid, hard constructions, like structures. I think it's just in regards to like dictating, like, so obviously it kind of sounds like not somebody had control like over him, but like, hey, you're gonna tap this on this particular person, but it was all about symbolism, so it was a big deal. That's a pretty big job, because those symbols speak volumes when people look at them, see them, try to read them. Kind of, it's with power. So to me, in a more Dane way, it's got to be control. You know, I want it my way. I want it my way. Frank Sinatra, I think, sings that. So I don't know if this energy thinks they can just come in and then you're just like, yep, okay. The Fool. Yeah. Ace of Cups with the Devil, like tempting. The Tower at the bottom of the deck. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Like the whole demeanor here, something shifted. This is like my spiritual. So this will be you and somebody else arguing. I think this is somebody else, and it doesn't have to do with this person. I think this is somebody who thinks they can come in whenever they want and say something. Maybe hurt your feelings, try to stop some type of beginning with the Fool energy. Somebody who's extremely fucking toxic. Trying to bring you down with the Tower. It is somebody you know or somebody they know. I think it's somebody you know. But again, if it's somebody they know, they're not going to be pleased. They're going to be pissed. They might even try to take it down. Well, no, I don't see them doing that. So there's probably manipulation here because it's not obvious. It is obvious. Okay. This is tough because this is somebody who definitely wants to stop or argue or say something. Just somebody who just wants to cause drama. You're going to have to nip something in the butt with this energy. Them or you. With the Tower here. Like real quick. Yeah, see, 5 of Swords, manipulation, 10 of Cups. Could even be a family member, 4 of Wands, in regards to like what you're doing with the Knight of Pence, with the Page of Pence, and the Knight of Cups. Tower. Because this is what follows. The Tower, 5 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. So it could be a family member. It could have to do with location. I'm just going to go pee real quick. Like, so I think it's on I Want It My Way. Let me Google that while I pee. I'm almost positive it's Frank Sinatra. The meaning of the song itself, demonstration that was made famous by Frank Sinatra, who grew to hate it my way, represents an American outlook that nothing in life matters more than living on your own terms. So, like I said, especially if it's love, you're living on your own terms. So I actually like this because somebody is actually taking control of a situation and kind of telling somebody like, hey, somebody is going to take control of the situation because somebody does not want you to have a new beginning with a friend, a lover, an ex, a business. It's just you have a hater out there. And again, unfortunately, it could be a family member with the Ten of Cups here, Four of Wands. Somebody who just wants to, with the Five of Swords, manipulate a situation so it went their way. But the Tower, they're in for a shock because they're going to have a new start regardless. And this could be you guys. You're going to have a new start regardless. Because there's an energy that was released over here. And if this is in regards to you and a person in a relationship in a future, it's protected. You have a spiritual contract with this person. And I do feel like this person is you're going to give each other the support you need. Because it means, you want to do something how you would like to do it, not following somebody else's idea. So there's a very karmic family member here. But this person's going to do it anyway. And it also suggests, freedom, the choice of freedom. It's that American, I'm getting like a American Pie. I'm getting like that American vibe, like Jack and Diane type vibes, like an outlook that nothing in life matters more than living on your own terms. So, again, do I think this energy is over here contemplating whether or not to come in? No, yeah. I mean, I do see it over there, but to me, it's going to happen because you put a smile on this person's face. You probably put a smile on each other's faces. It's uplifting energy when the flow set is here. So again, this energy is going to now stand up to another energy, or you are now going to stand up to another energy, whether you dismiss it, whether there's an argument. But with the Tower being there, it's like, you know what, I'm doing it, and I'm doing it my way. And so clearly there's other people around you or this other energy that feels like they should do it a different way, or bad timing, or and it's not. This is the perfect timing with this energy. So maybe somebody had to become more secure with themselves and what they wanted before they could come back in, because they do have to, or you have to stand up to other energies. But this person, it's like needing to make you a priority. You know what I mean? Not just, when it's convenient for them type of vibes, And it is, I think there was a connection between you two. It's like the Two of Cups, love, right? But it's really important that you're also being respected, prioritized, supported, understanding where you're coming from. It's mature energy. So somebody might have had to mature a little bit before they could come back in. So I don't know how long ago this was, but I do see that King and that Queen, that it's beautiful energy, right? So there had to be some type of maturing, some type of transformation, and transformation brings maturing. Not saying that they're immature, but just there had to have been some type of transformation. Because I am getting like strong adulting. Like it's not an energy that's going to run away from like a question or, you know, it's somebody who could be mature enough to stand there and answer it, even though it could be embarrassing or hurtful or, you know, speaking the truth. Focus on like what's important to you. And again, like my way, Frank Sinatra, you're doing it your way. So this is good because somebody has karmic family members, very karmic family, bloodline in general. Like, I don't think conditioning has been broken by any means. It could be now with this person standing up for themselves, you know, and it could have something to do with you, but it's not about you. It's them standing up for what it is they want. It was a learning curve, you know what I mean? Somebody probably was blind, denial, they didn't see something. There had to have been some maturing here. Because I guarantee when you were with this person, I guarantee you knew this family was probably karmic, and they didn't stand up to the karmic energies. I just looked up right now. Michael was my great-grandfather. Yeah, so no, it could just be somebody saying hi to you, Megan, because I got the same vibe with the red-winged blackbird, and it was my grandfather's favorite bird. So I think it's like whoever, I think everybody would probably begin these messages with birds, you know, and it's symbolizing somebody of not the same generation as you that's crossed over, a generation after you. It's just kind of giving you a message, saying hi. Because all these gods too are messengers as well. So if this energy doesn't come in this week physically, this is preparing for it. Like this person's ready. And again, it could be in May. Or it could come in now, end of April. You know, so this is good. I don't really feel the need to clarify those. I mean, maybe a couple, but I think it's going to boil down to like the same messages. Is it hidden support? Is it somebody from the other side? Ooh, karmic. So again, somebody is not going to support this. But who cares? Who gives a shit? Honestly, at the end of the day, your happiness matters. You have somebody that's just like causing stress and shit, and it can take years off your fucking life. You know, so somebody must have love for this person or family member, you know, because it's a tough decision. I think like somebody thought they could sit in their throne, queen or king, empress or emperor, you know what I mean, and live the life they wanted to, and now the dynamic is going to shift. Somebody is going to be bitter as fuck. unfortunately. Yeah, family numbing. And I think this numbing is more like manipulation. You know what I mean? Trying to make you feel bad, guilty. But I think somebody's strong enough here, you know, to realize that it's toxic. Like they're, you know, the only thinking of themselves, not the other person. And again, it could be a kid's mother, a kid's father. But they might have no idea that this is about to happen. And when they find out, it is going to cause some chaos. But it would just be temporary, you know. You just got to check this energy and, you know, let it be temporary. Don't engage. Don't have conversation after conversation. You know, you just, it is what it is. You nip it in the butt so it stays nipped in the butt. If you try to convince this person why you did something the way you did, like, I don't think spirit would let this energy near you anyway, because then they wouldn't be ready to stand up to this person. Whoever this is for is ready to stand up to this energy. You know? And it actually could be hidden purposely. And not a hidden relationship, like that will come out, but like they're not saying anything to anybody before they actually do this. So this person knows if they hit you up, like you are, they are prioritizing you. So before, I think this person probably did not prioritize you. And now they're gonna, you know, prioritize you along with whatever else needs to be prioritized. Even if it's this person, they're gonna figure it out. But the tower has to come in. I guarantee this is somebody that avoided the tower over and over and over and over. And now they're just like, fuck it. I can't, like, I gotta see them. I want to be with them. Like, I can't stop thinking about them. Like, you know, it's, you have and that's because you guys have a soul contract, you know, and the energy is getting lighter, and it's like green light, you know. It's like the other day, there was sometimes like I have resentment for a certain situation. I was thinking about it. And then like a couple days later, there was a memory I had, and it was a beautiful memory. And I'm like, well, I'm glad I have a good memory versus a bad memory, you know, because it's the energy of the full moon, you know, it's easier to release. So I wouldn't wait or hesitate to call this out, because when it comes to this family member, because it's going to be easier for this person to just get over it, you know. So there's somebody in your life or their life, a family member, that thinks they can dictate how something fucking goes. But little do they know, they don't have that control that they thought they had. So somebody thought they had control over you or this other person, and they don't anymore. And that's why I'm saying, like, with the wheel being here, just depends on how this person moves the wheel, and then what happens between you two, and then how something plays out when it comes to a family member, pretty much, you know. There's something very protected about you and this person. Any type of soulmate contract is always protected anyway. Yeah, with the chaos, here comes the balance. Being able to work things out easier. And the answer is no. So I think that's you guys. And like, are you going to repeat another cycle, or are you going to get stuck in this situation again because they were choosing family over you? You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to repeat the same cycle, but you must have fear or something unsettling where you feel like, you know, something's going to play out the way it did before, but it's not. So this person definitely went through a transformation, and they now know how something needs to like play out and what needs to be put aside. This person is not going to repeat the same cycle. So to me, you don't trust this person, but you will if you choose to. It's just going to take a little time. And their actions and their words, if this is a meant to be scenario, will calm your nerves, or your mind won't wander like you think it will. So there has to be something on your end that's karmic too, that needs to be released. This person will cheat on me. This person will not support me the way I need to be supported. This person will not, you know what I mean? Because that's where you're at. But this person can be that person for you. So something huge has changed where this energy is able to balance what needs to be balanced, because it's like, because now they want to be with you. So it's one of those things, like if somebody really wants to be with you, they'll be with you, and that's the truth. So there was something clearly karmic in the past because something did not work out for you in discovery, awakening. So there's that union card at the bottom of the deck, because it's someone wants to live their life now, and you make them happy. And again, this could be just like a best friend you had a falling out with, and it could be strictly freaking platonic, but they have other friends in their life that are jealous of you and don't want you around this person, because when you're around this person, maybe they get ignored or the vibration is different. Whoever this is, you two raise each other's vibration. It's beautiful energy, right? So other people around are going to be jealous. They're going to see it. They're going to feel it. They're going to know that you're happy, so whoever this is on the other end, they need to do their own karmic work. They need to go through what they needed to go through. They were too busy trying to control a situation that they didn't even bother doing their own karmic. I've said this to you plenty of times, guys. When two karmics are together, it's both karmic, right? One always gets out before the other. One always does the work that needs to be done before the other. So there's always going to be one on the other side that didn't do their fucking work, and they think they're in la la land and things are going their way and they're happier than you are. And that's fucking false. They're fucking miserable. And when they find out you're happier, not with them, and they don't have control over you anymore, they become bitter, But again, with these transits is the perfect time to just let the tower fucking fall, because it's going to be much easier for this energy to just transmute into different energy. And, a month from now, it's just like, all right, whatever, versus if it was a different transit, somebody else could be stuck in it for months and months and months and months, sometimes years. You know what I mean? So that person on the other end, somebody always gets out first after a separation, but there's always fears. There's always something like, oh, if I move on, they'll move on. So I don't want them knowing that I'm moving on, or this and that, or, especially with kids and family, and, they're going to bring somebody around my kids. I don't want people around my kids, vice versa. Like, you don't have control over that. All you're doing is setting yourself back. That's all you're doing. So once people start realizing that, they move forward. So this is somebody who had an awakening and knows who they want to engage with and who they don't. And I'm sure they'll probably still engage with the other person because it's a family member. But they will check this energy in the sense that this other person will know that you guys are together and it is what it is. And this other person, could still be a priority, especially if it's a kid's mother or father. You would hope that they would make each other a priority, but they're going to find the balance versus not being able to find it. But at first it's going to be hard to find that balance because there's somebody here that thought they had control over this person that's coming towards you. And they still think they have some type of control. But they're going to find out that they don't. And it's going to be a blow to their ego. You're definitely going to reacquaint yourself with somebody here. And both, it's there's karma on your end and karma on your end, on their end. You know, you both have to release things and make some sacrifices to come together. And I think this person no longer looks at it like I'm sacrificing more than you or blah blah blah. Like there's equality here, there's balance, there's harmony, there's synergy, you know, there's again equality. So I think you guys are gonna be totally good, and worry about yourselves, and just know that I hope this person has enough confidence and you have enough confidence to be honest with each other and move forward. And whoever doesn't like it, they don't like it. It is what it is. Could even be like your girlfriend. Oh, why you want to be with that person? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always somebody that has something to fucking say. But to me, yeah, you're both ready to figure out what this connection is. Discover each other. Discover the world. Discover each other. You know? Where, you know, a lot of people have trouble, like, especially in the bedroom, or like where you want to be kissed, or like, or tell people, you know, some people like their neck kiss and it turns them on, but sometimes people have trouble telling people like stuff like that because they don't want to make somebody else feel insecure. Like, you know, like, you guys are going to discover what it is you like and what you want to do in life, and it's beautiful. There's vulnerability and there's trust, and it's a soul contract, and you definitely know who this is or was. You were definitely with this person at one point, and that's why it's part of your karma too. Because you have to release your shit just like they released theirs. Okay. And the other one that's lingering is just going to linger for a little while. But again, it is what it is. You guys will find the balance. This is beautiful. So again, focus on the good things here. You know, and life will start moving in a good direction. King of Swords. Again, focus on the good things with the Four of Wands. Moving, building something powerful. You know, King of Swords is a beautiful energy. They know how to focus. They know how, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just all logic. It's I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it's definitely prioritizing. That's a given. And it's finding the balance as you prioritize. And again, is make sure you're being respected, prioritized, supported, understood. You can make this work. Don't leave anything out. Say what needs to be said, because you're gonna have to work on things. Like I said, at one point, it was karma. There was karma between a union, and now it's cleared. But there still could be resentment. There still could be like certain stuff. There still could be maybe nothing, and you didn't think this person was gonna come back around. You're like, wow. But it does pull you to like how something went down, and it didn't leave the best taste in your mouth, you know. But that's why is karmic to you in the sense of releasing certain energies as well. You guys probably hurt each other without knowing it in certain ways, you know. But what went down, it was supposed to go down. And now it's supposed to work out. So it doesn't mean it will. It takes two people. It just depends on how this goes. Your mindset. I think you guys can be very happy. You guys have what each other needs to put a smile on each other's face. You know what I mean? That part's really not questionable, I don't think. There was a lot of shame behind something, but that energy has shifted into something beautiful. It's just somebody had to realize, you know, self-respect, happiness, getting out of like shadow energy, doing what it is they want to do, knowing there's going to be, you know, a family member that doesn't support it. But this person's figuring out that that's karmic, you know. I think they already know that person thinks they have control over a certain situation. So I hope everyone finds the balance here. Because honestly, at the end of the day, what's important is that, you know, you guys have each other. And again, it's Frank Sinatra is what I'm getting. So it could be something with that music, that era. But again, nothing in life matters more than living on your own terms. So there was energy around you and this person. I think it's more them that wanted to dictate how something went. So it's not like haha smack in your face. It's just you probably know who it is too. So I just hope that, you know, I'm glad that this person bypassed that energy, because I guarantee that's had to do with, it was one thing that definitely had to do with how something went down with you guys, was this other karmic energy played a big role. But you guys can now explore something without a karmic interruption. You can have like a matrix mundane karmic interrupting in the bitter, or they don't like that you're with somebody, or you know what I mean? But that's matrix. You guys are now free to explore, because whatever comes your way and whatever comes their way, you guys are strong enough to stick together, if that makes sense. It's beautiful. Yeah, see third party at the bottom of the deck. You guys will definitely have the strength to hold it together. You have what it takes. It's beautiful. Which tells me you both have strong vibrations. So this is a very uplifting soulmate that's coming into your life. Platonic, romantic, business partner. It looks good. Focus on the good. I love you guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you mañana. We still have one more stack over here. One more stack to go for this energy, this transit. Then we'll start peeping into April. Okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.